Hello, everybody, and welcome to GeoGuessr with the Strangelands crew. We have Alice Wrath here.
Hello.
The Pastafarian.
Greetings.
And Talkus.
Rejoice.
I am Fixer, and how is everybody doing today?
Splendid to be indeed.
Let's get the inevitable over with. The weekly champion is, once again, user 90 with 23,631. I thought I had a chance this time, guys, but I got beat.
You disappointed us.
I did.
You're a failure, Fixer.
I am. I'll never have another chance like that again. Oh well. We're gonna need.
Today.
Yeah, we're gonna need Mr. Bearded Bread or the GeoGuessr or what was the other guy that the Steven UK guy? He has good scores usually. We need one of those guys to step up and dethrone 90 this week.
Oh yes.
All right. Anyways, time to crown a new champion, and the seed for today will be in the description below. Click on it, play along, share your thoughts over in the GeoGuessr subreddit. We'd like to see how you did, see if you guys can dethrone 90, and is everybody ready to continue?
I am ready.
Ready.
3, 2, 1, go! Alrighty. So, we got ourselves in this little... Man, now we just did one like this, didn't we? Purificadores de Agua. I think that is Spanish and not Portuguese, but I am not confident on that. They're driving on the right, it appears, yeah. So this looks more like Spain, I think. I don't know, man. Look at this crazy place. Alright, let's head down the street. There are palm trees. I feel horrible because I'm not sure if I should guess Spain or Mexico. And that's not something I thought I would ever really say, but I don't know, man. Is this a main street here? Let's go down here. We got 50 seconds left. It's some kind of shop, auto shop. Okay, this looks like a nice main street. Let's see what we got on this duetto. What does that say? .com. Is that a BR? Is this Brazil? Freaker. That looks like a BR. I can't tell. It is a BR. This is freaking Brazil. Okay. I was so leaning towards freaking Spain too. This could have been a disaster. Yep, look at there's Portuguese right there. Alright, I'm okay with this. Alright, I was really struggling to determine whether this was Mexico or Spain.
Oh.
And I was
I messed up just like pasta.
I was
Yes.
pretty much convinced of Spain, and I kept on going down the street. I finally found like a larger main road, and I turned onto that, and there was a billboard on a storefront that had a .br domain name on it.
Lucky git.
I got lucky because I was totally going to go with Spain. So I guessed in Brazil, and I only got 1,115 points. So how'd you do, Al?
I got 21 points. I do have a question though. What does the R and then a cash sign after it symbolize? Like, is that a Brazilian currency or is that just some kind of notation
Might be.
that's
I
used?
think Brazil has real. Might that
Okay.
be?
I believe so.
Because I saw that and I was like, I should know what this is, but I don't know for sure. I ended up guessing in Portugal though. So, yeah.
Talkus.
1,697.
So you got Brazil as well?
Yes.
Nice. All right, round 2. You guys ready? What?
I was in Spain too.
Oh,
Yeah,
we skipped over pasta, didn't we?
You got 17
Yes, you did.
points.
I'm sorry, pasta.
Well, I've got 17 points. I guessed Spain because it looked totally Mediterranean, and I at first saw no seas with the little hook under it. So yeah.
Okay.
That's the problem with the C with the hook is that even though it's used in Portuguese, it's not it's still not super common. So it gets me a little nervous using that as a... When you don't see it, it makes me nervous.
Yeah, I saw one near the end, but I couldn't change my vote.
All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, go. All right, so I'm ahead of Al and Pasta nicely, but Talkus is ahead of me. Ooh, look at a sign. I like signs. And this is Cyrillic. So let's get us a guess over in Kazan. And then go from there. This is fairly flat. I don't know why. I mean, what I need to do is I need to sit down, spend some time trying to figure out a little bit of Cyrillic so I can possibly see spot some letters that will help me spot cities or at least figure out where I am, generally speaking, because when it comes to Russia, it gets to the point where you guess Kazan or you guess Moscow, and sometimes you guess somewhere else just to get a different score from everybody else, hoping that you're going to be closer. That's really what it comes down to. At least with our group, that's what it feels like. We got a minute left. There's a lot of trucks here. And this worked for me once before. This right here is a major trucking route from St. Petersburg to Moscow because this is a major port and they bring stuff into Moscow. So I've guessed over here before. I think it was at Vishny. Let's do that again. And I ended up being like only a kilometer or two away. I got a really high score, so I think I'm going to go with that route again. I mean, obviously there's trucks going all over Russia, right? But that is the best information I have to go on. So that's what I'm going to go with. We got 10 seconds. And also, I don't think this road is as big as the road that I remember, but we'll see. We'll see. Fricker, I should have kept with Kazan.
Same here.
So I went with Kazan, and I was talking about how, you know, everybody's going to guess Kazan, and sometimes you just got to guess somewhere else just to get a better score. And I felt that there were a lot of trucks going that road, and it's worked for me before choosing the road coming out of St. Petersburg to Moscow. So I did that again, and I got 2462. How'd you do, Al?
I guessed the road between Moscow and Minsk and got 2641 from pretty much the same reasons.
Go, Pasta.
I guessed near Novosibirsk for the same reasons as you. I didn't want to guess Kazan. I should have stayed with Minsk, though. This was my initial guess. 36 points.
And Talkus.
Since I won the first round, I felt that, like, I did want to guess Kazan as that would be a less risky play and therefore sort of move to secure my advantage or something. And I got 3,779 points.
Lovely.
Nice.
Indeed.
So it's funny, most of us, we avoided Kazan and it all bit us.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right, round 3.
The safe play is the best play.
Sometimes.
Sometimes,
Metagaming.
not always.
All right.
The Tom Thumb way is a little better.
3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so Talkus is in the lead. He's probably about $2,000 ahead of us. Oh boy, this is going to be a tough one. We have poor image quality. And that usually points to Australia or US. This is pretty clearly not Australia. I am going to guess probably US. Let's go with Missouri. And at this point, that's pretty much all you can do because you're not going to get any kind of information with this blurriness, you know? So all you can do is travel down the road until perhaps you meet a main road that is not blurry. Oh, this is awful. I'm in someone's goddamn driveway. I want out of here. This is silly. So I guess the Google car took a U-turn. Oh, Ducks Bridge. Man, that sounds like a freaking. That sounds a lot like an Australian name. Feeling a little nervous about that. Ducks Bridge. All right, so I got out of there. There's got to be a way out of this town, right? God bless it. Oh, what's this? I can't tell. Is that a state? Is that a state? I think that's New Hampshire, isn't it? It could be New Hampshire. I'd say this is more likely to be Missouri than New Hampshire, but that could be... Oh, this is awful. Alright, we'll see. I got screwed again.
I'm glad I changed my guess on that one.
Right, so we got a blurry camera, which usually points to Australia or the US, and it definitely wasn't Australia. And, I don't know, my original guess was Missouri. And I was going down the road, and I eventually came to some kind of real estate sign. And there was, it's hard to see when it's blurry. You can't really count on signs too much. But there was like a shape of something on there. It could have been a state, and it looked a lot like New Hampshire. So, I guessed New Hampshire and got 2686. How'd you do, Al?
I got 2828, but I was originally going to guess up in Oregon because a certain spot in there looked a lot like a place in Oregon that I know of. But yeah, I saw the sign that you saw. I didn't recognize it as New Hampshire or anything like that. It just looked like a picture with like a weird graphic coming out the side of it. But yeah, I ended up guessing kind of southeastern United States and got 2828.
Pasta.
I guessed in Tennessee and got 3,087 points.
Nice. Talkus.
I thought it had a Kentucky kind of feel. I got 3,835 points.
We all did pretty decently considering.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. Round 4. Ready?
Indeed.
Ready.
3, 2, 1, go. All right. This is not one that I am going to win. So we're in farming country here. Where is the sun? The sun is to the south. This could be US or Europe. We got bulls. Oh, this is all dirt road, man. I don't know where we're at. I don't know what this is. Maybe if I can get a good look at that decal on that guy's car. Maybe not. I don't know, but those decals are that's something Americans like to do. I don't know how prevalent that is in other countries. This is all farm area. Alright, there's a dude mowing his lawn. I need some kind of Gelteton. That is not English. That looks more German. So we're gonna guess Germany for now. But that could be some kind of brand name, you know, so I could be completely off on that. Oh, what's that? I can't tell. Some of this is older architecture, so yeah, I mean, I might not be off with Germany, you know? 20 seconds. Aha! Naftras. I have no freaking clue what language that is. Alright, so we got some meter signs. Alright, so... Oh. I got 5 seconds. What is that sign? Where's that freaking Sladata? God bless America.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a tough one, man. So I was having a hard time determining whether it was just some regular farmland in America or even in Europe, man. I don't know. It was quite tough, but I did eventually come across. I don't even remember what I came across that made me think Germany, but I came across a recycle bin or something, and it was not English. And I thought maybe it was German. So I went with Germany and got 3,005. What'd you do, Al?
I got 2,854, but I guessed in the Czech Republic just because I plopped it down in the middle of Europe. Thing that really kind of said European to me was both the farmland was definitely not American style. It's just something that you don't see in the US. There were a few little hints at that. But also the road markings. I almost guessed up by Denmark, but yeah.
Pasta.
I found a sign on one of the houses saying Vishni. I heard that somewhere but couldn't guess where, but it had to be somewhere in Eastern Europe. So I plugged mine down in Slovakia and got 3,043 points.
And Talkus.
I found a cottage named Justinovos, and I was like, what sort of language has the word Justinovos? That sounds Spanish or Portuguese. And this train does not look like Spain, but like it doesn't look like the train sort of looks like Eastern Europe, but I don't know what Eastern European language would have Justinovos as like a name or something. So I guessed Northern Spain and got 1006.
Nice.
I always forget that Lithuania is on Google Maps.
Yeah. But some of the houses looked like ex-Soviet Republic something houses, so yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, I thought it looked like I thought it looked like Indiana mated with Vulture, but there you go.
All right, we got one more round, I think. Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go. All right, so I don't think I'm too far behind. If I can peg this one, then I think I have a chance. So we got cars on the right. 20T. Oh, god damn it. So we're back in Russia. Oh, I got a hiccup there. I don't know. This looks like a river name and not a city name. Because we're on a bridge here. So I'm guessing this is possibly a river. Oh, no, it's not a river. So that's probably... Or it could be a bayou. Where in Russia would they have a bayou? Oh, there's a river there. Alright. So, I don't see any major river up by St. Petersburg, but I do here. So this looks like a road. Whatever river this is, I don't know what it is. In fact, it's going to be somewhere along that river at Kazan. And unfortunately, everybody again will guess Kazan. And I won't know what to do with myself. So maybe I'll go south a bit. Let's see, what's the biggest city on this river besides Kazan? We zoom in a little bit more. This Toyati. And this is a road that goes over that river. So maybe right here, Saratov. Maybe we'll go with Saratov. I mean, other than that, I mean, it could just plain old be Kazan, you know? Right here. It could be this. I don't know. Let's go back to the beginning. There we go. Oh, no time anyway. Oh, Russia. So, we start not too far from a bridge, and there's a name on that bridge, and that's a decent-sized river. So, at least I thought it was a decent-sized river, but, holy cow. I figured it was the river leading up to Kazan, so I wanted to go with a city that's got a pretty decent-sized bridge going over that river, so I guessed Saratov near the southern end of that, and I got 3327. How'd you do, Al?
I have no earthly idea. It's still loading.
Uh-oh.
It's broken.
Oh.
Pasta, how'd you do?
I guessed Kazan because I saw the Cyrillic writing and got 3,627 points.
And Talkus.
The time limit exceeded before you made a guess.
Oh, that's awful.
Oh no!
I intended to guess Kazan, but yeah.
Is it up for you, Al? Uh-oh, did
That's
we
not.
lose that? Oh.
It's gonna take me a minute to catch up.
All right, let's hop over to our summary and see how we did. I got 12,595. How'd you do, Pasta?
10,910.
And Talkus.
Well, I would have had 13,317, but instead I have 10,317.
Are you up, Al?
Nope.
Uh-oh.
I'm working on it. Takes a minute. I have to close down all the browsers.
Oh.
That stinks.
And then I have to go through and re-guess everything.
All right, well, we'll probably...
I'll go through and just random guess, and I'll pick the place I picked, and I'll tell you.
All right. So, I think we all did fairly awful that time. I got bit by the, which one was it?
Brazil?
No, I got the Brazil one. It was the Kazan ones that really bit me the most.
Oh, the first Kazan one. Or the first Russian one, which wasn't Kazan, but it was near Saratov. So if you had guessed Saratov, you would have had quite a lot of points with that.
Yeah, that's the problem with Russia, man. It's basically a crapshoot.
It's huge.
Well, yeah, but I mean, most of the guesses are in the same area.
There's no real way to inform the guess either. Like,
okay.
There was that one time I was like, I found a World Cup 2016 sign, but besides that, it could be anywhere.
Right.
Okay, I got 3,410 on the last one, which means I probably would have gotten about 11.6 or so on my final score.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe 11.2 or 12.2, something around there.
All right, so you or I won, and it doesn't really matter because the score is so awful.
Yeah.
Well, if Alzarath's thing failed, maybe we could pretend that my thing failed, and like I have guessed Kazan, then I would win. Yay!
Well, no, the difference is the game failed Alzarath. You just didn't put a guess down.
Oh, okay. Thank you for your charity.
No problem.
I need to figure out what gets it caught on that little spinny wheel of doom there.
I don't know. Anyways, so let's see what Nighty does, and let's see if anybody can dethrone him this week. I think you guys are going to need a score of about 24,000 or higher in order to dethrone him, so good luck with that.
Especially with how much Eastern European and Russia we got going on here.
Right, so maybe one of our Swedish friends can take on Nighty this time. We'll see. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you next week.
Bye.
Bye.